Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 7th episode of Endro. So, last episode, it was pretty much all about Mao. We got to see all the way from her 999th resurrection, all the way to, modern day. Well, modern day's a weird way to put it because she went back in the past. It's kind of complicated with the timeline, but the point is we got to see all the important Mao stuff, what a lonely little demon lord she was, and, what led her to just kind of quitting the whole thing in general. And we even got to find out that the warrior woman was the one that really got her into teaching at the school, which makes a lot of sense, I just never put that fully together. Never really questioned how she got there all that much, to be honest. Probably should have. But yeah, it was a very fun, heartwarming episode, which was just a lot of great mouse stuff. This episode should have princess stuff, though, from the title, so yeah, let's see what that's all about. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, so that's where the princess lives. Has her own building. I believe that. Because ours are pretty interesting too. Okay, I think we have a premise for the episode. Yes, we must get to know them a bit better. Chew. Yes, you're being talked about. That was impressive. I mean, I think you would have heard her if she was talking about you. You, you were right there. Uh, okay, guys. You guys are all silly. I don't even know what to tell you. Sarah just wasn't having any of that. There's a lot of problems with that. For one, I don't think she is the only one that knows those three. Maybe, good friends with them, but I'm sure other people know them at least, know their existence, know their names enough to talk about them. Like, hey, those weirdos that hang out with the hero? They could be having a conversation about that. And secondly, if it was her, you would have heard it right there. Like, you were in the same room. It just... And you also wouldn't have forgot what you said. So I don't know about these girls sometimes. But it should be interesting seeing the princess have a bit of a talk with these girls. That can only end well. I wonder if and when we'll get more interactions between the princess and Mao, because I don't know, the opening just makes you think we'll get more of that. Because we already established Princess clearly knows something, but we haven't really fully addressed that. So. Oh. Oh? We just call her Sarah, so. Yeah, to put it in more layman terms. She wants to become friends with you, basically. Okay. Oh, that sounds fun. Wow, guys, come on. Yeah, I was about to say you can see who carries this group. Always, yeah. Wow. That is impressive. She approves. She is such a hero fangirl. Good God. Kind of reminds me of Margay from Kimono Friends a little bit when she said that line. Are we gonna feed her? And we're just all feeding her. uh, good God. Okay. You guys start to get annoyed with the princess, aren't they? Oh, God. That, that's... That's some scary stuff. Yeah, she's a messy girl. A very dirty girl. Princess does not approve. Oh, maybe she does. Okay. Unique sense of aesthetics. That's a word for it. I would just call it being lazy, personally, but... Okay. Princess is something else. Are we moving on to May? She looks so happy. Wouldn't we all? I mean, I'd go anywhere with you. I mean, of course it would be a Cartado adventure for her. The average customer. Well, the clerk seems pretty average. Ooh, show me. Is she gonna go to several different shops or just that one? Yeah, what else are you gonna do today? Okay, so I was right. Oh no, she will. Here we go. I was waiting for her to compare it to others. Well, the funny thing is that there's that many heroes, of course there will be some that you're similar to, you know? Like, it is how it works. Ooh. Is this place gonna be different? Oh. How do we go here first? Okay, wow. This place does seem a bit intimidating. This princess is adorable, how scared she is back there. I'm going to the black market or something, I mean. Strong. The strong stench. Oh, we will battle. Yes, that kind of battle. What'd you think, princess? Batoru, Batoru. Oh, that's a nice looking card. Mega Blizzard. uh, oh, ooh, Dragon Breath. uh, we have heard of the Imperial Feast card before. Ooh. I'm sure you have one of everything. uh, somebody got popular quickly. Self-defense. Well, yeah, you would just carry the cards with you. Can I come over to your house and play? That's great. Just give me everything you have that's worth anything. Wow. Can I become friends with the princess? Just shaking. It's a good argument. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh. I knew somebody would ruin it. Yeah, that's why she wants it. I'd still take it. And then he takes it instead. I mean, there was, you just denied it to me. Okay. Very firm. Oh well. Your next fight. We're gonna get nice and close. Probably gonna involve food, you know, adventures with her. Yes, deep in the bonds. So much yellow in this scene is blinding me. Okay. Princess Rona, fate on. You mean fight on? But whatever. My wild instincts. Well, you're alone with a princess. Feel free to let your wild instincts go. Luggage. What kind of filthy casual do you think I am? Yeah, did you even hear her? We're here to get wild. Monkey girl. Wow, terrified princess. It's adorable. uh, a vine. Okay. Man, if I was not kidding. Ow. A giant leaf? Okay. Okay, that looks like fun. I guess. Yeah, that's our aim, I guess. Boom. Boom. Ah, the dress is gonna get all dirty. Not in the way I was hoping for when we discussed going wild. Wouldn't have to tell me twice. Well, this has gone in a good direction. Yes. Dolphins, that sounds amazing. I mean, yeah, we got naked and wet together and went wild together, so I'd say we're more acquainted now. I think that's safe to say, right? But, yeah, how you gotta get home, it's gonna be tricky. Hey, maybe the hero will show up and save you. Oh, that's not the hero. That's not the hero at all. Some girl's in trouble. Oh, she's already back. Yeah, please walk me home. Or preferably holding hands. Well, that's good of you. Oh, you gotta stick around. uh, yeah. You can't handle being out here by yourself. That'd be so much weight, that'd be so hard to do. Oof. Wow. I thought she got dirty before. I mean, it doesn't look that dirty, but... Oh god. Seeing the princess having a rough it in the wilderness is great. Oh wow, I think she actually likes that lizard food. Okay. Been a rough trip for the princess. Yeah, just wherever. Was even a tree? What are we... Oh. Okay. That's a... I mean... You can't really lay down, I mean... You're just sort of standing up, aren't you? Oh, we're addressing this. I mean, it's kind of obvious. Oh, she's so cute. And Fi just falling asleep over there. Occasionally wild. Wow, she got angry. She's just falling asleep, and there she goes. And her what? Please continue. I could listen to that all day. You can tell me. I'll listen. I feel like the princess should be a lot dirtier than that coming back, but oh well. Oh? Okay. I guess it is worth doing then. Huh. Let's hope she wins again. Will you be participating, Rona? I don't think he's happy about that. Because when she comes, she'll be the winner, naturally. Oh? Oh, yes, so we do have any reason for the princess to participate. There we go. Good thing she came along. Why were they wearing masks? I mean, yeah, Fi can handle it pretty well. What is with you guys? The Macho Brothers? Wow, they're big. We'll see about that. Okay, let's dig in. I don't think this should be possible. Come on, at least take a bite of it. Well, you missed your chance. Yeah, you got nothing on 5. Preliminary round. And they're stuffed. I can guess who they are pretty easily. There you go. She putting on a bit of weight. Yeah, I bet. Of course, we know where all the food she eats goes. Huh. Oh. Okay. Okay. We're Konosuba now. Live melons, yeah. Why not? I bet. Okay. Do they try to run away, or...? Yeah, she could eat the still one. She can't eat one of these. This is definitely more difficult for Pi to carry the team in. So fast. Come on, at least eat one. Well, it does look like we're gonna win, though. Yes. Just need a partner. Oh, good God. Oh, good God. I think she's done for. They're happy about that. We have a chance, brother. Let's go. Come on, princess. You gotta eat at least a couple of them. Help out. She's adorable and panicked, though. No, come on, Rona. You gotta help. Don't let your teammate down. There we go. I like that look. That's determination right there. Okay. I like the resolve. Man, you could almost see something. Come on, just dig into it. Oh, there you go. At least eat one. Oh, wow. She actually did it pretty quickly. Ha! Take that, some macho brothers. Roto ate a whopping 1 melon. But it made the difference. That's what matters. But you got a little bit of something on your face there. Good job, Rhoda. See, this was some serious bonding. Much more so than the other two. They took her prize home. Yeah, I think she'll be fine in that regard. Well, it's because she wanted to help you. That definitely explains why she hesitated as much as she... Oh. Oh, okay. Yes, it's beautiful. Even has a leg up. I mean, I'd be pretty happy too if she hugged me like that. Make no mistake. Yes, she was. Yeah, it's a great explanation. Great summary. Yeah, you should have been there. It was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, impressive princess. The great blushing. Okay. Do we have another ship being born there? I mostly say that because of the happiness comment she made about being hugged, but I don't know. You know, the Sarah and May bits were fine, but yeah, the fine one was at a whole other level in like every regard. Yeah, this was definitely a princess episode, no doubt about that. Very little actual Yulia, though. Very little. Which is not something you would expect from a Princess Focus episode. But as usual, you never really know what you're gonna get with this show. Mayusha-sama. Huh, so more princess stuff next episode? Wasn't there another title that was similar to that though? Like, wasn't that the name of the episode where princess was introduced, or was it just similar? I think it was similar at least. Anyway, that was the 7th episode of Endro. And yeah, this was a pretty good episode. It made it known pretty early on what the premise of the episode would be, and that would be the princess getting to know the companions of the hero. Because she's a big hero fangirl, you know, she's made that no secret. But the heroes never fight alone. They always have a party, you know, their companions. and, you know, they're written about as well in the stories. And she wanted to know a bit more about the current hero's companions, because she's gotten to know the hero fairly well, I guess. I mean, we haven't really seen them interact a lot on screen or anything like that, but she does. She still feels like she needs to branch out a little bit to the companions, which definitely makes sense. He made a comment about them being unique, and yeah, they're unique, all right. They are definitely unique. And that led to the very weird scene where they all just sneeze at the same time, and I know that's just a Japanese thing, you sneeze when someone's talking about you, but that went in just such a weird way. Because they just talk about how Yulia is the only one that could possibly be talking about them, so that she must have been the one to do it, but she's like right there, so they would have heard it if she was, and it just like it torpedoed in silliness, you know, if you know what I mean. And Seo was just like, what is even happening right now, guys? Just stop. But yeah, true to her word, she spent time with all of them. She hung out with Sarah, got to see the kind of person she was. She just helps out everybody else, like, oh, you forgot your book? Here you go. Oh, that's the wrong book, you know. Her usual things to help out the group. You know, she's always been kind of the mom of the group, you know, being very responsible. With the one exception being the fact that she keeps her room absolutely messy. Which, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. But what's funny was when she went back to her room and the other princess going like full stalker mode, peeking through the window on a ladder. Yeah. I really wish my sickness would go away for good, but anyway. What's funny about that was after she saw how dirty her room was, she kind of tried to frame it as a unique aesthetic choice or whatever, not just laziness, which was funny. Definitely funny. But yeah, the Sarah one was definitely the least interesting of the bits in this episode. I think everyone can agree on that. The May one was better, you know, partly because I like May more as a character than Sarah, and partly because, you know, she actually went out to do stuff. We didn't just look at her doing her normal school stuff. We actually got to see her out and about. I mean, of course, we figured it would involve Cartado cards. Anyone who didn't expect that, I don't know what show you're watching, but that was clearly what her trip would, what her day would involve. And she went to several different shops to get cards. You know, that's what she does, trying to get rare, cool cards. Eventually, she went to the main one, you know, where she just, like, shows off her cards against other people. And she got into a little bit of a battle, you know, batoru, with somebody, you know, showing off their cards, and she lost that. The princess was like, hold up. Boom, check it out. Like, oh my god, look at these cards. That was pretty funny. But yeah, the princess, I mean, she's obviously very wealthy, so, you know, has connections, so I'm sure she could get all sorts of great, rare, super duper rare cards and all that. And she's like, hey, sir, I'll buy all of your best cards. Here you go, May. She's like, oh my god, this is the best day of my life. I'm gonna take these. And then some guy's like, no, don't do it. Your spirit as a true collector will be lost forever if you just take those cards. And she's like, oh, I almost did it. Thank you for letting me not go down the wrong path and all that, but I still would have grabbed them. You know, just I think I could deal with that, you know, personally. But she made her choice, of course, and that's her choice. I think that was all that really was with the Mayris scene. Yeah, then we moved on to 5-5. Okay, 5-5. Well, as soon as it was her turn, the first thing that came to mind was, okay, she's probably gonna do a lot of eating, which was eventually true, but it took some time to actually get to that part. She was going on a wild trip, which involves going into, you know, the forest to run around. And what did she do? She climbed trees, swung on vines, rode leaves in a manner that reminded me of Avatar penguin sliding, you know, Avatar the Last Airbender. And stuff like that. And the best part of that was just watching the princess do it, because she's obviously a rich girl, you know, probably has not stepped out of the castle all that much in her childhood, and doing all these things. That's just great to see some of her reactions, you know. She just had a lot of good reactions. Like, you know, I know I called her adorable a lot in the episode, but just because there was a lot of moments where it was like, oh god, princess, I love you. But, you know, the best thing about it is that she does her best through most of it. Like, she doesn't try to, like, okay, no, I don't think that's for me. I'm too upper class to be doing such things. Like, she never really did very much of that. So she always tried her best, you know, earnestly. So I definitely enjoyed that as well. You know, of course, she eventually was like, okay, I think I'm going to go home now. And then changed her mind when she realized how dangerous it was to wander in the woods by herself. Her, a non-adventurer, you know. Not a warrior, not a mage, not nothing. She just, princess in a dress. She's not going to get very far on her own. So after that, she wanted to stay with May. May said she would be more than happy to, you know, take her home, but it's got to be after she's finished doing what she's doing. So, which is fair enough, you know. But that meant that the princess had to be out there a bit longer. and just do all more wild stuff, including sleeping in a cocoon thing of some sort, which was interesting. Yeah, that part was fun because you had May make a comment about how the princess loves the hero, and of course, the princess didn't deny it. She just like, oh, well, you could tell. Oh, I mean, well, yes, I love her. I love this about her. Love this about her. She's great. She's awesome. And then the whole time you just have Fi just going, yeah, okay. What were we talking about again? This yeah. And she's out like a light. You know, that was pretty funny. I could have just listened to her talk about the hero all day, personally. But, you know, no, it was nighttime. We all had to go to bed. It makes sense. We eventually made our way to the final destination, which was a melon eating competition, which Fi made sure to participate in. However, this was a pair tournament this time, so Princess had to participate, which makes sense because we weren't just gonna have the princess sit around and watch the whole time. You know, that'd be kind of pointless. So she got to participate. She didn't do very much participating for a while though because she's not a big fan of the melons. But she eventually, once Fi was down for the count, she ate a single melon and caused them to win, which was great. You know, she got to participate, she got to make a big difference, and yeah, they had a lot of fun, a lot of bonding, which is the whole point of this thing, was to bond with all the girls, and she definitely bonded with Fi, definitely more so than the others, I would say, like noticeably more so than the others. The Macho Brothers are a little bit weird though, just like wearing the masks and stuff, which is like, come on, guys, you're a little bit silly yourself. But they're still not on Fi's level. Like the two of them still could like barely match Fi as far as eating melons go. That says a lot. Definitely does. And yeah, the live ones were interesting. They just bouncing up and down. It reminded me of the cabbages in Konosuba, obviously. But yeah, that was definitely a fun little adventure to be sure. And of course, once we are on our way back home, we had a little scene where Fi just jumps up and hugs Princess tight, you know, like a real hug, like a face squishing against each other hug, lots of blushing, a leg lifted up. That was a real hug. There was no half-ass in that hug. That was a true hug right there. And it made the princess quite happy, and she made sure to mention as much. I mean, like, good God, that was a nice hug. But yeah, that was definitely a very, very good adventure on their part. I wonder if her feelings have, you know, are perhaps becoming a bit changed, you know? Maybe she's considering going with somebody that's not a hero for once. But I don't know, that might be jumping to conclusions, but just, yeah, that was definitely a good bonding scene, at the very least. But yeah, it would be funny if she ended up falling in love with all four of the hero and her companions. That would be funny. I don't think they would do that, but that would be amusing. But yeah, in all seriousness, I don't think she's got to, you know, completely shift gears from, you know, the hero as far as her love interest goes. But, you know, there's a chance of it, though. There's definitely a chance of it. I mean, I think Fi really did a good job of showing off her, you know, her positive points to the princess. And next episode's called My, you know, Yusha-sama. So, which I could have swore that was the same episode name as the one that she was introduced to, but I'm not that positive. But yeah, what is an episode gonna be about? Obviously, it would involve a princess if it's from her perspective, you know, saying the title. It must be them going on a date because obviously Princess went on some sort of dates with all the hero's companions. So obviously the hero got left out in that. So it would make sense if in the next episode following this one, you would have the princess having alone time with the hero to balance that out. You know, to shift gears back over to the hero. You know, so that would definitely make sense, and I do hope that's the case. See, do I have anything else to say on this episode? Oh yeah, just the part where after they got wet in the river, they took off their clothes to get dry and all that stuff. Yeah, there was just a lot of jokes that could be made at that one. You know, more than I actually did, but that was funny too. I got a kick out of that. But yeah, I do think that's all I got. You know, pretty good episode. Definitely, I really enjoyed the princess as a character. There was like no Mao, which that makes sense because this was a princess episode. So, you know, in the Mao episode, there was almost no princess. Although there was more princess in the Mao episode than there was Mao in this episode. But still, you know, they're usually kind of separate for the most part, at least in their focus episodes, you know. But anyway, yeah, that's all I have to say. End the video now. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.